Here we go.
Here we go. The next match
All right.
is somebody versus somebody.
This is going to be Cordelia versus BlameJeux.
That's the name of this moon god lady?
Her actual name in Discord is Cordelia with a knife, so I'm gonna pay respects to that.
No, I mean like the Panel of the Pond character.
Oh yeah, it's also but she's also playing as Cordelia, so
I know.
There is that.
No.
Anyway, prediction is up, and it's gonna be up for about 15 minutes.
Dope. But she is a moon person, right? Because when I used to speedrun Panel of the Pond, she was like, "I am the moon," but she said it in Japanese, so it was like, "I am the moon." Whoa! The game's happening.
Oh, I'm gonna have to like confirm if this is going like how long this set is going. Is it to like 20 or to 10 or to 5?
Yeah, let's figure some stuff out because one person's at level 10, one person's at level 5. 5 players winning, and probably will not lose. In my prediction, anyways.
Yeah, in terms of the defense, it's certainly kinder to the player on level 5. But BlameJeux is certainly more than capable of taking more than one game in this matchup. Definitely very confident.
I'm not sure Jukes got this. She was beating me on level 5. Well, dog in the grass on level 5 is like a dog without a bone. Felt pretty good from watching perspective. Blame quick puzzler on the ride. Boss versus boss. This is a boss battle? It is.
It is, yeah.
In an RPG mode, who would win here? Is there like a because okay when I play Panel of the Pond, right? Like I used to do speedruns all the time before I knew panel attack even existed. Well, that was weird falling garbage there. And then you do like you hold L left and A, I believe, and it goes to super hard mode. And then you get this Cordelia's person. And I don't know what they say because like the words are not English.
Right.
And then at the end, the credits are in English. And I'm like, why couldn't it just been this the whole time?
I've never really given that much thought.
Yeah.
Oh, that was almost dangerous for Cordelia. I was able to react to its second tier right away.
Cordelia does a sick switch.
Ooh, double lag chain.
That was called a switch foot 540. Dope. So much health.
Okay.
So much health.
Bit of a miss swap situation from BlameJeux.
If he had wiggled, maybe.
Right now, looking just to get on the board, Cordelia leads by 3 games.
Let's see here. Cordelia's is kind of schmoving. I mean, going for some chains and leveling off, as I love a nice clean board. Making 4s instead of 3s, you know, those are important. Finds the horizontal 4, which is nice.
That was a good decision earlier from BlameJeux to raise stack while BlameJeux was safe.
You got matches,
to find a clear quickly. Oh my god, the mid-air catch!
You had matches.
Had to rely on a mid-air catch to stay alive and got it.
He put himself in that situation.
That was so clutch.
Cordelia 5 looking like a dime. Oh, she could have moved. Yeah, see, like in those situations, yeah, you would have saw that at your Rubik's Cube level brain. She did like a really cool looking like 6 chain, but she could have moved the other ones over and have been like, I think it was like a 9 she could have had.
Oh yeah, it's fun when you can kind of like just piggyback off of other chain links and then just add to the extra damage that you can get.
Yeah, it's sometimes that's like what I was talking to you about before. Like some people like at that level, especially at like Grandmaster, just know the button inputs to make an 8 combo, to make a 9 combo, to do I don't have, I can't see that. Like, I'm still in like Tracy's puzzle solve mode.
To be fair, it takes time. You have to train that pattern recognition, and I appreciate you bringing up that whole like Rubik's Cube reference, because it's the same way as how like Rubik's Cube players are like they're really fast in what they do, like with trying to just get from their unsolved state to solved. It's because they remember all these algorithms and they just
If they see like
they
a
act them
green
out.
square on the green square side on the bottom left, they know up vert, left vert, down vert, and right vert. They'll just do it and they'll know it'll be there. So that's the kind of thing I was trying to say.
In the sense that like one possible way of them not failing to solve is by getting the algorithm wrong. It's not that they didn't know what to do. It's just it didn't happen the right way. For example.
Right, and like when
in the same way for panel, you may know what to do, but if you don't enact the solve in the right order, then on 10 you die.
Yeah.
Another
like magic.
Yeah. Like one of our players in the server, Captain Redstone, the way that he describes it is order of operations, and I couldn't agree more with that description. If you swap when you're not supposed to swap, if you move in a direction that you're not supposed to for a given solve, then you're not going to get the solve.
Well, actually, yeah. I kind of can't disagree with that. Order
Dog in
of
the Grass
operation.
says exactly. Dog in the Grass might be more even if Jukes was on 8, but I respect the guts to go into this matchup. Yeah, definitely. It's not easy for the player on 10, especially when the player on 5 is proficient.
Once it hits 2 minutes, 2 minutes and 2 seconds, 2 minutes and 4 seconds, that's that rise time, baby. Time to rise and die.
Yeah, you look at the stack raising speed. Cordelia is at 25, but BlameJeux is at speed level 40.
Dude, wait.
To be fair, the actual speed caps at 50, but the number just continues to take.
I did not know. Wait, I didn't know they split. Is it? Did I know that? I didn't know that. Yes, I did. Okay, I thought they just started at a different number or the same number, but they moved at different speeds. I didn't know the actual number meant an actual 1-to-1 ratio per level.
I don't remember exactly how many seconds it is, but it does raise at a constant interval.
I agree with that about the order of operations. Sometimes I go through all mentions, something in the Hicks. Oh, we got a situation here. Time out.
Okay, this is scary. This is good. Okay, good reaction from BlameJeux to chain into that garbage as well.
Cordelia's gonna have
buy yourself some stop time.
We got a shock block in the queue.
Oh, okay. BlameJeux wasn't able to downstack in time.
3 minutes. Yep. And then Missing in board mill staring at the board that didn't clear anything. Yeah, story of my life. Sometimes I will just put the controller in my lap and just take a deep breath and lose.
Oh no!
I swear.
It's just give me a moment. I need to reflect on this.
Yeah,
I'll come back next game.
Cause I know my future sight is okay. There's a match. It's all the way over there. There ain't no way.
Yeah, and that's the other thing. You're talking about how players always they're stronger players. They always know where to go. They also know what situations to avoid. One of our grandmasters, Ganache, he calls them basically "don't be here" situations.
Yeah, don't be there.
That's literally what it is. You want to avoid putting yourselves in those situations or your stacks in a certain shape.
I can give some solid examples of that. So there's habits, there's bad ones, right? It's called was it the side towers or whatever when you
the double towers. You always want to avoid that.
What's happening, sort of, right?
You also want to avoid, let's say if you have a piece of 5 combo garbage in your stack and it's in the middle. Just imagine having 2 towers in that situation. That's absolutely disgusting having to deal with that.
That's a little pizza table they give you. Remember when you have a large pizza, they put that little table in the middle of your pizza?
And then falls down and down and down and down until you die.
Yeah. Little pizza table.
That's exactly what it is. It just continues to sink.
Had a 5 snuck right through the middle. You've had a 5 snuck right through the middle.
It's a good awareness from BlameJeux to take a second tier clear. Wasn't able to get an immediate garbage clear, but managed to get an eventual. garbage clear just from down stacking with a good flow.
Yeah. If I was playing in this situation by some weird forced fortune cookie written by Bo Rat, I would not like raise at all. I would not raise my stack.
Oh, okay. Well, why is that?
Because level 10 versus level 5, I raise, I die.
Okay.
That's the fortune cookie.
I can understand if you're trying to avoid getting like sniped or just get caught by a stray, because like you
it's so
really
high.
like
Look at
because like you said, when you raise your stack up very high like that, you are susceptible to getting caught by low shake garbage and then just dropping the game if you're not ready.
Because here's what I know. I know that I'm playing a level 5 player, and more than likely than not, they're not gonna get a 4 chain or higher. So it's gonna come quick with no shake time, no health. I don't want to be up there when it happens.
But now speaking hypothetically, let's say if BlameJeux was able to constantly maintain a stronger advantage over Cordelia in terms of garbage lines, and basically it's just otherwise would be left waiting, then it would actually be in BlameJeux' interest
if you can get a consistent
more
like
often.
7 chain in the very beginning, yeah.
Yeah, that's the concept of re-raising. Like after having sent your initial attack, if you re-raise soon enough, then you basically get a second opener.
Yeah, BlameJeux accidentally clearing the garbage. We'll take that.
This is getting scary. Is proactively like clearing.
This could be a great counter by BlameJeux if he does it right. He does something weird there.
I appreciate
I don't know what he's doing.
The grounded.
Tried to do an insert, but he got a catch.
Yeah.
Oh,
scary
big
attack raise. That was a really like tricky situation to deal with.
Are we going to 10? What are we going to?
Dog says I've had a 5 snuck right through the middle too. Yeah.
I would have said first
second breakfast.
Yeah, first to 20.
Okay,
first 20 still.
Thanks, Lava.
All right, we're halfway through the match, folks, and it is looking exactly the same. BlameJeux got to mix it up here. What does he got, folks? What does he got in his magical bag of tricks? Is it a combo? Is it a chain? Or is it death? Or is it a gemstone that transforms his Pokemon automatically? What are they called? Evolution stone?
Probably.
Did you watch Pokemon?
I have. Like, I've never considered, like, the category name. I just think, like, Firestone, like, Thunderstone, that kind of thing.
What a weird way, like...
I've legitimately never thought about, like, yeah, like, evolution stones make sense.
Yeah, no, I think,
anyway.
I think they are called evolution stones, but if you want my opinion on what he has in his bag, probably a bunch of Bowser plushies.
Nice pun.
Crystallization and Megastones. This is Dog in the Grass. Like, that's probably for, like, Gen 6 and 7, I want to say.
Terastallization sounds like they're sterilizing the Pokemon, and it's strange. I hope that's not what's going on. It's like PETA. Come on.
All right, Cordelia drops a massive chain against BlameJeux. Times 6 chain.
Ooh, she's in trouble.
BlameJeux has low shake. Almost out of health. BlameJeux is on the board. Let's go.
Golf clap. And then a big stop in the middle.
All right.
That loss. Oh yeah, baby. Now it's a new game. Cordelia's coming out hot, very angry, matching 3 panels at a time, and she's ready to match more.
It is still going to be very much an uphill battle if Cordelia remains consistent with dropping these larger chains, because it is forcing BlameJeux, because he's been staying mostly low stack. It does limit his like panel economy. Basically, you don't have much to work with, and if you overburn, you lock out.
Overburn? What's that? Oh, like just burn panels and not no combo, no chain.
Yeah, exactly. Like here, like for example, BlameJeux went for a double delay for a garbage chain. It's good in that it sends more offense, but if you're in a situation where you know you're going to be buried under a lot more garbage, and you don't have many more panels that are immediately usable, you could actually end up in a situation where you lock yourself out because you ran out of options.
Interesting.
So it's hard to make that decision call like in the heat of the moment, But sometimes if you choose to hold onto your panels for longer, it might help you in the long run once you're through the
probably
garbage.
the go-to. Yeah, it's probably the go-to, but it's 10-5, so I don't really know how to judge it.
It depends on how the player on 5 is like sending garbage. If they're trying to drown you out and not give you a chance to burn quickly, then you would rather want to hold your panels for a bit longer. If they're not, and instead they're just sending mostly combo garbage and everything that you clear reveals panels all at once, then you could probably just clear at your own leisure, at your own timing, and not really be punished for it.
Whoa, that was crazy pain. The garbage fell with that. Oh, that was cool. I can watch. I have a slight I'm like studio mode, so I can have like replays I can look at here.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, it's cool.
Another mid-air catch from BlameJeux. I like seeing that.
Oh, that's messy board again.
A little scary for Cordelia, running out of health. Finds a garbage clear with a 6 combo. And...
What I mean about a messy board is kind of specific. There's just like basically the colors are nowhere near each other, and there's a big garbage on your head or falling on your head.
Okay.
You got to get them at least close to each other. And I call that messy. Put it in the terminology. I also have a terminology I want to be coined. We got to vote on it. It's called Shrek Tech. Something weird that happens that cannot be explained by previous tech.
Huh.
Like some strange double floaty thing that you can like kind of go by frame, but there's no name for it. I do a lot of that. Whoa, look at that. You put those two
separating garbage
there.
again.
That was funny.
Yeah, BlameJeux tried to like tuck in those 2 panels just to get them out of the way, but unfortunately, still had been stalled by that separated combo garbage.
You love those tricks, dog? Roll over. Come on, boy. Oh, you got a sick, perfect clear. Literally nothing else but a clear. Couldn't get there because of no shake time.
Cordelia did a good job sending heavier chains so that follow-up combo garbage can do a lot more damage or a little bit more, give a little bit more threatening pressure to take the game.
Yeah, I'd like to see something by the end of this game from Cordelia. Some big chain, some kind of confidence.
You almost got your wish there with that fortune.
I know, right? Oh, look at that.
But you know what? It was enough to lock BlameJeux out.
Yes. You know what? Happy. Satisfied. I want more. Right now.
So, interestingly, like, one potential answer to how Cordelia has been sending large chains against BlameJeux is to defend with high stack.
Look at these.
It does make things difficult. The reason why I suggest defending in high stack under Cordelia's heavier chains is because that the chain garbage would clear faster if most of the chain garbage is off screen. Rather than having to sit through longer clearing animation with each layer, any rows that are off screen will not have that garbage animation.
So, like, say Orange Triangle's playing me. And
perfect example. Yeah.
And there's still 78 rows above me, but I only see 2 rows. Does it still have the full shake time?
Still the full shake time because it's like 4 or 5 or greater. So you get maximal shake until the last row is visible on the screen, and then it's dictated by the next piece of garbage. And that is not a lockout.
Wow.
Was able to get that stack raise.
That is only happening in level 5, folks.
There is a second tier clear as well.
That wasn't
but it wasn't able to get to the life losing time. Bramps, good to see you in chat.
I forgot what we were saying, something important, but that was so cool.
Yeah, but talking about like defending high stack, literal high risk.
Oh, you said unless, and then it got cut off. Yeah, shake time happens unless something.
Unless it's like the last few rows that are like visible on screen. So like once the rest of it falls onto your screen, then that's not going to dictate your shock time, and instead it's going to be whatever's above it.
Oh.
So going back to your orange triangle example, if orange triangle like follows up the large chain with another large chain, it will be the next large chain so long as you don't let combo garbage fall into your screen.
Yeah, interesting. Okay, that is different. That is different than Pokemon Puzzle League.
Yeah, Pokemon Puzzle League's garbage queuing I still don't understand fully, but
Yeah.
it's different from what panel attack is, which is equivalent to like panel attack is equivalent to like Tetris attack, panel Depon.
It's definitely more. It's panel Depon heavy. Oh, except for maybe I don't know. Telegraph. It looks like I don't know if it's different.
That I also don't know for sure. Anyways.
Oh man.
Okay, so BlameJeux was able to take another game.
Yeah.
Taking a page out of
tough.
Cordelia's book this time, like sending a few more larger chains. That is the way. Like you want to be trying to wall out Cordelia and not allow her to send larger chains to you, or at least not without getting punished for using several panels.
Nice.
Right?
That's gonna top BlameJeux out. He's got to be ready.
Oh, this is a really weird
He was
board.
not ready, but it works.
Had stop time
No.
built up.
Oh, find it. Find it. No, that wasn't it.
Good
We're
4
still
combo.
good. Oh,
You
nice.
get stop
Cordelia.
time and you get to clear garbage.
Really? Oh, those greens got intercepted by other greens. He's got to find something no shot on. Wow.
Smart reaction. Good awareness from BlameJeux for that the transition in between the two garbage layers.
For sure. Uh-oh, more of the match. Cordelia's gonna be in trouble here. If that tops out, I thought it'd be more than that. Oh no, it's a solid bomb. Ugh, blocks keep falling though. There you go. Getting scary. Off that garbage later than garbage night. You know, when you miss one night, it's like the worst. Oh, look at this. What's gonna happen? Oh, it does match at all.
It's scary.
Oh.
There's also a second tier on Cordelia's side. BlameJeux was able to downstack to safety there.
Down stack to safety. Down stack to safety. Down stack. Oh, beautiful second tier.
For
Just sitting
BlameJeux.
there. Just sitting there
Gets a
beautifully
two-chain.
for him. The beautifulest, best second tier I've ever seen in my life.
Makes
Hits
use of it.
And 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 chain coming up here, I predict. Okay, he messed
Tried
up.
to
on
be
purpose.
fancy and use a frame trick with that. I saw that. I didn't miss that BlameJeux. Oh, but got followed up with the combo garbage.
She's
Yeah,
learning.
13 4 combos in there.
Wow.
So yeah,
She's
like
learning.
I mean,
She's learning that combos will fall fast and friendly. Is the mics, are the mics working?
yeah, I think it's working.
Okay, I thought I saw some weird stuff going on in the Discord.
Very good.
Wow, very scary stuff.
Okay, 6 chain coming in. BlameJeux needs to manipulate the stack a little bit more to get a garbage clear. It does so with the reds.
All right, she's got panels. Let's see what she can do. Show me that. Oh,
Nice 5 combo from Cordelia.
beautiful. We'd like to
Okay,
see
this
it.
is scary for BlameJeux. There is a solution, but can you see it in time and get over there?
No!
Oh, that was unfortunate.
That was called the Separate Cities of Snakes.
Deagle says somebody is giving them the evolution stones on stream. They are evolving into more and more dangerous players. I am seeing
No.
like with BlameJeux and Newsy, the same thing kind of happened. They kind of had to warm up a little bit, and then during the last, let's say, quarter of the set, things were hitting for them on all cylinders, and they were moving really fast. They were moving very accurately, very deliberately, very similar to what I'm seeing now. There's a little bit of that confidence. And they're running with it. It's like, okay, I'm like no chill, and I'm gonna take you out as fast as possible.
Yeah, in the beginning, it was just like nerves and try to win, try to win. And then near the end, it was like actual thinking and doing. Definitely noticeable.
Yeah, definitely. To answer your question, Dog in the Grass, like, yeah, I think like they're talking about it in the Discord and the tournament chat channel. Deagle and Sarah next. Okay.
Oof, I want a winner of that. Get that 5. Get that 2. Get another chain. Horizontal 5.
The way that the panels were arranged on Cordelia's board was really nice to like send a lot of like consecutive attacks, like, just non-stop. So even though it wasn't necessarily like a large chain, you can theoretically, given the arrangement of your board and how well you can solve it, send like several smaller chains or a lot of combos all at once. So long as that there's no downtime in between your attacks.
Yeah. So yeah, what I do is I try to get them, I try to do all the slides, I try to make them all into chains, but if not, I'm just gonna like super fast combos. Because I think it's, first of all, if you have like volume on, it's super intimidating if you hear a bunch of combos, if you're just like topped out.
I feel that, because it's just non-stop, it's just going off the entire time.
Especially if you're Tracy.
Yeah, totally. It's just marveling at your combo skills the entire time.
Oh man! Oh man!
Alright, we gotta keep the stream playing.
Oh man!
Like, but like no, but the point, like it's exactly what your point is, right? You know, especially like for those who have sound effects, and for the most part, your characters will if you're not using mods and you're using like the default. You'll hear them go off, and in a way, it's also good as an auditory cue, so that you know like what kind of garbage is coming in, assuming it's like the Pokemon Puzzle League. Because if it was Tetris Attack or Penalty Pun, it's the same sound effect no matter what it is. Then you have to pay attention to the timing.
Yeah, I think there's a slight like sparkle or something that Penalty Pun does. Nice splits there. It's strange though, because when I played against some of like really good players like Mew, it's just coincidentally I play without headphones, but I'll have really good matches. And I don't know why. It's some kind of weird psyche thing. I just don't pay attention to the garbage that's coming. And like I see if there's something crazy in Telegraph, I get ready, but I don't kind of give into it. If that makes sense. I've had some of my greatest matches without sound.
Gotcha. That was really scary for Cordelia. Was it had to downstack to 3 rows?
That's a lot.
Did have a garbage clear ready, and
it's a lot of panels.
A lot of ways to go about counterattacking. BlameJeux is through that piece of shock garbage. Just needs another garbage clear before that craze does him in. Couldn't get there in time. Cordelia needs 2 more games to take this set.
Dog in the Grass says, my characters go bark, 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 exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point.
That was a nail-biter game. Like, yeah, 344. That was a long game.
Yeah.
Deagle, I am not going to be playing an almost 4-minute match. Well, you never know. Sometimes they really can just creep up on you without even expecting it, right? Or without you can't plan for these things. You know what I mean?
You know when it happens? It happens immediately. Like if you go to play and you're like ready to play, the first game you play will be like 7.5 minutes, and you'll be like, oh, I can't believe I disagreed the first 15.
Like when that happens, it's like it sets the tone for the set. It's like, is this what's going to be what the set becomes?
And it makes me like
when it's
fatigued.
the first game. Oh yeah, I feel that.
Yeah, it makes me fatigued because then I have a lot of people because I have a very, very unique way about me, especially if we're both on 8, and I'm trying not to say I'm running player. Unique way about me where I will Cordelius get that second tier. Okay.
Like that cursor was just flying everywhere. She got the second tier clear. She's safe. Lots of panels to work with.
Dang, let's look at what happens real quick.
Is gearing up for the oncoming attack.
Boom!
7 chain coming BlameJeux way. Okay, so
2 stars.
Cordelia at match point.
Cordelia match point. I very specific way of playing. Yes, about I take it really, really, really long the first game on purpose. Just and when people say like, "Hey, sorry," I get a lot of excuses. People leave games a lot.
Oh, you intentionally try to drag out the game?
Damn,
that's some like psychological warfare there.
It is. I don't want to say sandbag, but like I really like go like 225, but playing like pretty good, and then like the next game just go like 540.
I could argue that's kind of like a mind game strat.
It's a mind game strat. It's a mind trap, I believe it's called.
It's like don't let your opponents know what's in your hand kind of thing.
Yeah, pocket aces. And I'm showing deuce. I don't know what that means. So I'm gonna pop off before that. Wait, what does that mean? Oh, I'm not gonna... Oh, you're gonna just top out on purpose? That's not good. I
Death
top out
raise?
by
Hopefully
accident a lot.
not. Ideally, you don't intentionally death raise.
Yeah.
Play like literal garbage and top off your.
Just wet coffee.
I like the fun.
No! Oh, nice. Look at how much health. You get that much health from a 4 combo?
It's crazy.
Wow.
Oh, like, yeah, on lower difficulties levels, like, the stop time that you get is crazy.
So, I'm looking at the streams mod, and the health. I don't know if it looks different. Let me look at mine.
Hmm?
The red. Okay. I don't know how to explain this because it looks weird. Can you explain this meter, the meter on the right and left, and what the
Sure.
differences are?
So if you're looking at the red, like the red at the bottom on the left, that's
Mhm.
representing Cordelia's health. So if Cordelia were to run out of stop time, that's created from combos and chains, then the red meter will start to deplete. BlameJeux only has a
Nice.
sliver of
Oh.
health because it's 1 frame compared again on level
Oh, I
10.
get it. Is it 1-to-1
But
frame?
anyways,
Anyways, Cordelia with the knife, Swiss Army, if you will, got BlameJeux with some nice gameplay. GG's.